Swiggity sorty, let's get that booty.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Slim Cogcast. It is I, Slim Cognito, and I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of what I played this week, and then we're gonna jump right off into an update first, and after we get done with games this week, we're gonna just run through the docket, and hopefully we can get this knocked out. Now, first things first, I've been moving to a new location, and it's been a long and gruesome task. I'm very tired, but at the same time, I have more things ahead of me. I have a business trip that I'm planning, so please understand. Content will be hopefully just a small break in content, but we gotta pay bills, right? Now, on top of that, first thing is I have been playing Transistor and just working on the battle pass of Apex, and I've been enjoying my experience on both, honestly. Of course, you know I'm addicted to the Apex. I'd love it if it would stop crashing so much, but either way, it's just been giving me some trouble lately. And right now we can move on to the next thing on the docket, which is number one, important notice that PlayStation is closing down the PS3, Vita, and PSP stores. You can still download your games that you have purchased, but you no longer can purchase any new games. So this service is going to be completely out of the question. And that kind of pains me, because if these servers ever go down, which who knows when, the need for backward compatibility is going to be incredibly high, and they should have done this before, because I'm pretty sure that PlayStation 5 and the 4 by that chance is capable of emulation of previous consoles very easily. The most issue I can see them having is with PS3 titles, but let's be honest, I mean, the PS3 library didn't get good until the very end, and the majority of those great games in that library were first party. So any of the stragglers from third party, the respective company can do their own. But let's stay on topic and move to the next docket. Alright, PAX East 2021 canceled because of the pandy, and we just gotta accept it. It's not a big deal. It's not new news. We're used to it at this point. And they say they're gonna do a digital event, a virtual event, excuse me, which is obviously the best choice. I mean, honestly, people don't want to see all the extra over-the-top stuff on stage. They just want the trailers and then get out the way. And plus, PAX is mostly for bumping into people and making connections who have the same interests or working in the same field, and also to impress shareholders and, you know, investors. Still, that's what's happening. Next on Eurogamer, Call of Duty Warzone update weighs in at 57.8 gigabytes. There's a full chart and explanation breakdown in the article, which is always in the description. But basically, they're going to make it where you can only have each game mode, and yet Warzone is going to still be huge. So if you have Call of Duty World Cold War and you still use Warzone, you eventually will have to get this update, and it will not fit on a 500 gigabyte PS4 any longer after this update. So this is something that we reported on before. Be on the lookout for that. Next, on the same site of Eurogamer by Wesley and Poole, the PC version of Crash Bandicoot 4 was launched with always online battle.net DRM. Meaning that you can't play online unless you on there. DRM is basically just countermeasures to keep people from playing the game if they did not buy it. But and their main run to nowadays is to make it always online, so that they can confirm that you have a legitimate copy as you play the game. But the issue with always online is that not everybody wants to play games while connected online, or not everybody has the internet service provider to be able to play their game in such a fashion. Therefore, this is a dumb move, and it is very unnecessary, and it causes more harm than good. So that being said, though, in less than 24 hours, the PC community, or more specifically a cracking group named Empress, cracked the game, and now you can play it offline in less than 24 hours. So yeah, PC wins again. And this is legitimately justified because so many people bought the game and actually were online and still could not log in order to play the game, which is a single player offline game for that matter. So yeah, it pissed a lot of people off on release, and it's justified. Outriders will permanently ban cheaters over on GameSpot.com. Despite being co-op only, Outriders is taking a tough stance on cheats, and basically they're going to leave a watermark that's light and discreet but visible on your screen, which is going to be permanent, and it'll make them an untrustworthy person. You can tell, etc. So now that this is in play, there's been people in the demo who decided to hack the game and try to give themselves 600 legendary weapons with some type of trainer or cheater. And basically they were told that here are the things that will consist of you being identified as a cheater. If you intentionally run the game on your PC without easy anti-cheat, if you modify the game files to enhance a character, levels, skills, inventory, etc. If you externally modify the game time to reduce time dependent features such as vendors and challenges, or if you're using a trainer program to or similar to gain advantages within the game, or using gameplay altering programs such as aimbots or wall hacks. And all these things will be, and hopefully not limited to, what will define you as a cheater if you were to do any of them. And the only way of redemption for those who were cheating in the demo is if they delete all characters and items on their entire account in order to wipe the slate clean. And this was an official statement from the developers. So yeah, Outriders, which has been looking interesting. I've been seeing some trailers and some breakdowns of the weapons. It looks cool. Next on the docket, TechSpot. TechSpot.com says that Genshin Impact reaches $1 billion in mobile player spending in just 6 months. That's ridiculous. I find it completely ridiculous. It's like right behind Pokemon Go. I just find this asinine. And I don't want to say more than that because I know that people have certain spending habits on mobile that are completely worlds of difference from those on console and on PC. But overall, microtransactions have kicked people's asses, and they don't know how to keep that 510 out of, in their pockets. So there you have it. I mean, Genshin Impact. If I say any more, I'll just start shitting on it because I don't like the game anymore. But anyway, next on the docket, Nintendo Life former Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé to step down from GameStop's board of directors. Quotation, the contemplated retirements are not because of disagreement with us on any matter relating to our operations, policies, or practices. Basically, it's just letting it be known that he took it upon himself to step down because I feel a lot of people feel like he's reading the writing on the wall and getting out while he can because GameStop seems to be in a terrible position. So yeah, that probably means I should pull out of stock for that actually. But anyway, that's everything on the docket. And just remember, like I said, I'm gonna be pretty busy, but this channel has been growing in the past month more than it has since I started, and I'm super happy. I am thankful for every last one of you on YouTube who decided to give me the time of day and listen to my content or watch my creations. And for all 50, my first 50 subscribers, for all 50 of you, 52 of you, I really appreciate you, and I thank you a lot. And I hope that we can go even further than this. Actually, we will. I'm going to say we will go even further than this. With that being said, take care of yourselves out there. Always remember the channel motto. Intentions are the most important. Actions ain't nothing but loud, and words don't mean a damn thing. Take care of yourselves. Peace.
My daddy told me that a pussy would kill me before a gangster will. Nowadays these niggas pop pills, they think it make them real. I'm 23, much I ain't seen, it kinda made me mean. And niggas dying every day, beat. It's better you than me, the papa say. Daddy, if you cross me, shit turn the other way, I paraphrase it. Ask for forgiveness after I let it bang, it's time to ride. Extended clip on the 45. Understand you pussy, but nigga, you ain't got 9 lives. Winter grind, stack for the summer while in the wintertime. Almost tell my old bitch and told her that she was on my mind. She doing fine, she don't need me, I'm a toxic nigga. Only love a bitch when I see that another man with a rubber band grant. I'm labeled because he's not fat. Wasn't even thinking about nigga that drop top back. The same niggas hating, the ones that couldn't on my jock strap. Spitting on these niggas, you thought that they brought Pac back. Socket to my pocket, look baby, I'm about to profit. Bitch, I'm flyer than a rocket. Your hustle, I never knock it. If you broke, I can't respect it. Only real niggas get respected. Cross a nigga bitch off the checklist. Now I'm back on this flexing. A nigga rob me, ain't lit to tell it. They say yo pussy, baby, you being selfish. Treat a bitch like a pound of loud and break it down, make it cater to me. Song number 3 on Destiny Child. Now I'm back on this pimp talk. Blood, I get so many blue faces, make them crip walk. I was chillin' when they killed my cousin, now I'm pissed off. Mitchell paid in full, man, I gotta get these bricks off. Grass green backyard, it's looking like a top dog. Cashler complimented my wallet, I said it's go yard. Asked me how I got it, I told her bitch that I go hard. Pistol in the dash for niggas that pull my whole car. I didn't go seek with them bullets out of an AR. Are you scared, nigga? Hot temper, it ain't shit, nigga, to pull his hand trigger. Life is a bitch, and sometimes it isn't fair. Nigga, die before I ever go out like one of you square niggas. Hey, brother.